Today I'm back in Las Vegas. I'm about to spend one night in a luxury 5-star hotel on the Strip. I'll show you my amazing suite, check out the incredible Venetian waterways inside. I'll be exploring, checking out the pool, and so much more. Wow. This is what you call an impressive entrance. Wow, the floor's playing tricks with your mind a little bit. So I get to check in the Prestige Club Lounge. So my room number is 131. I'm on the 30th floor. This is where it could get a little bit confusing because there's a corridor right in front of me. There's a corridor down there. And there's another corridor down there. 306 to 336, this must be it. Now all these rooms are suites on this floor, and I think the last few floors actually, they're all suites. So every room is exactly the same. Here is my suite. When I booked online, it said that these rooms have been all recently refurbished. I smell fresh carpet in the hallway. I can't say I smell very fresh carpet in here. It is a little bit musty, but let's give you the tour. I absolutely love the layout of this suite. It's really nice. The huge sofa, I guess you would call this area the dining area, with a couple of chairs and a table just here. I was expecting the windows to be full length of the room, but they're not. They literally just stop there and stop there. I have a pool view, more about that in just a little bit, but it's got a nice view over towards Caesar's Palace. You've got the wheel there and the airport is in the background. Now, like every good Vegas hotel room, it wouldn't be complete without the minibar. All censored as always. We've got water, good sized Pringles actually. Normally you get the tiny ones. Some little Cheez-Its, raisins, M&Ms, some Snickers. A love kit for her and a love kit for him. A fully loaded minibar. I wonder how much this would be, right, if you drank everything in here. Let me know in the comments. And ate all of that. Oh, we've got another fridge. Feel free to use it to keep your drinks, snacks cool. Empty fridge. It's great, right? Because say if you're here with somebody else, they're laying in bed, they can watch something on the TV just there, and then you can watch whatever you want on this TV. It seems so weird to have two TVs so close together. Oh, there's me thinking that was glass. That's plastic. I love how it's on split levels as well. So you've got the bedroom on an upper level and then the living room area as you come down. But let's take it into the bedroom. That's really nice, really elegant. It's fairly dark. There's no other lights on the ceiling. It's just the light. So it's quite soft lighting, mood lighting, as you will. Really nice. Light shines down onto the marble. So then that bounces up. All this red leather above the bed. Bedside table. And then all your USB and your plug sockets are there. I have checked the mattress, but it's really difficult to see because when you're looking for those critters, bed bugs, obviously they're kind of dark in colour, small as like pumpkin seeds, and being a black mattress, you've got no chance of checking that really. Love the red and gold in the room though, on the carpets, on the material, like just on this ottoman at the end of the bed, the red and the black. Wardrobe's still pretty old though. No branding on the robes, there's no slippers either. Someone's left their wand. A very neat area to put your luggage though. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Oh, that's nice. Lots of gold in here. Oh wow, Gabby would have loved that makeup mirror. That's really nice. Some toothpicks. There's even a sewing kit in here. Very Venetian with the green marble. Have you noticed that? If you saw my video from Venice, staying in one of the most beautiful hotels in Venice, you'll notice that green marble. Gold on the taps. And the handrails as well. And then we've got the shower, which is decent size though. I reckon you can easily get 1, 2, there's about 4 people fitting in this shower. It's always nice when you've got a shower stroke bath, because someone could be in the bath, you could be in the shower, you can be washing your bits, and you can be having a conversation as well. Don't put your fingers on the glass. How am I supposed to get out then? There's no handle. So the room I booked does come with benefits. I get exclusive access into the Prestige Club Lounge. So with that, I get a private check-in area. I get a Prosecco welcome drink, which I didn't get. Personal concierge assistance, that's down there. Daily continental breakfast. Complimentary cocktail reception with hot and cold appetizers. Now, although I wasn't physically given anything, it's just there for you to have, and there's any alcoholic drinks that you want. So I guess it's probably the same for the Prosecco. Business centre with copying and printing capability. There's free Wi-Fi throughout the lounge. Expedited access to the Venetian Theatre when seeing a show. Classic board games are available for play. Wow. Never heard that before. And there's some other information. I also can get free drinks down there. Cocktail hours from 4 until 7 p.m. Right, just before we explore the rest of the hotel, just want to say a massive thanks to Planning for sponsoring today's video. If you love finding unique or luxury hotels, just like this one, or maybe just want to save money on your next trip, I've partnered with Planning, a travel booking site that's packed with hotel experiences and even cruise ship recommendations from travel creators like me. Think of it as a curated way to find the best places to stay and get exclusive deals up to 40% off. I've started adding all my favorite stays on my Planning profile, including this hotel. So if you've ever wondered where's that place Tim stayed, you can now find it and even book it directly. Sign up for free using my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen now. You'll also be entered to win a $250 Planning credit, which could go towards your next hotel stay. Honestly, I've been using Planning myself now for a while, especially when scouting places for these videos, and it's made the whole booking process a lot smoother. Scan the QR code on the screen now to get some best deals on Vegas hotels. Right, let's go and check out the rest of the hotel. Wow, this is nice. Thank you. Photo area. Okay, so the pool was a little bit deceiving from up there because it is actually quite big. There's 2 pools. There's the Venetian pool and the Palazzo pool, which I believe you can go into both. So let's have a look around the Venetian. Is it this way? Or is it that way? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go this way. Loads of kids in the pool, which I'm quite surprised about. Is it the holidays over here in the US at the minute? It's June, by the way. There's the Palazzo in the background. I guess the hard thing is trying to find a sunbed. It's not just one pool, there's like loads of little pools. That's what you call a nice outside pool shower. There's loads of little pools everywhere. Like there's a little pool around here which is in the shade that no one's really at. Got to be nosy and check out these cabanas. These are like little apartments. Wow. There is no one in here, by the way. It's quite nice to have one of these right by the pool. TV, and also a couple of sunbeds out here. Love how there's sunbeds in the pool. check out these luxury cabanas. So a private area with TV, private plunge pool, and an outside TV. That's ridiculous. So I'm at the Spritz Bar. I thought I would try one of their signature cocktails, which is peachy clean. Oh, that's nice. Cost me $22, that did. The clock is striking 12. That is so odd around a Vegas pool. But continuing with the vibe of the hotel, the Venetian, that's brilliant. You're inside and you look up to the ceiling and you see blue skies. Look at this. It does do your senses in a little bit. The fact that you can be in here any time of the day, 3 in the morning, midnight, 10 o'clock at night, and it'll always look like this. So this is like a huge big shopping mall. I mean, there are so many shops here, and you combine it with the Palazzo and the Venetian, it's just so big. It's like a movie set. I wonder if it's as expensive as it is in Venice to go on one of these gondolas. Look at that restaurant there just by the riverside. Look at the street lamps. And just like in the real Venice, there's these little bridges to walk over too. Hard to believe you're still in a casino, right? What is it with water and people throwing coins in, hoping their wishes will come true? The detailing in here is just so impressive. I am lost though. I have no idea which way is out, which way. Wow. Wow, look at this. Oh wow, look at that. They've made it look like sunset permanently. That is so pretty. I hope the camera does that justice. It almost feels like the sky is moving, even though it's not. But those are clouds painted onto the ceiling. Although I noticed it go a little bit brighter then. Get some gelato while you're here as well. I am actually blown away. I mean, this is more impressive than I thought it would be. I mean, just look at it. It's crazy. Just the little details, like the flowers on the balconies up there, all the little windows. There's the queue to get on the gondolas. Private gondola for 2 is $156. A shared gondola, $39. But you have to share it with other people. End of the track. Turn in circle. Look. What I like about this resort is, unlike other hotels and casinos in Vegas, you always are directed through the casino. Here, at least you can be walking through those beautiful waterways rather than, you know, slot machines all the time. And obviously the shops are a pretty good added extra. It's crazy to think all that's on the upper level up there. That's right. Now I know you might say, well, all casinos in Vegas look the same, but the really nice hotels, they do feel and look different, like the carpets, when you look up to the lights. Like, this is really pretty in here. Like, all the seats are white leather, and it's actually, if you were gambling, a really nice atmosphere. Very elegant gambling atmosphere. So I'm trying to get out the front. That is where I am at the moment. And how do I get out to the front? It is so confusing. And here we are. Wow. Just look at the ceiling. And then you've got Fat Tuesdays letting it down. So this is nice to come out at night and look out over the strip. Could be in Venice, couldn't you? Kind of. What used to be the Mirage, they're currently building a huge big guitar for the Hard Rock Hotel, which is going to be, I think, a couple of years till it's here. Let's have a look at the front of the hotel from down there. But the Rialto Bridge in Venice doesn't have escalators, so I'm going to use the steps. And then here we are at the front of the Venetian. Honestly, it's so intimidating just how big the resort is. I mean, you just can't really believe, you know, what's inside. Do they go inside as well, or are these ones different? Don't think so. Did they used to go inside? It's a shame if they don't. God, doing this job. I mean, it's 44 degrees out here today. Wow. I mean, you look up to the ceiling in the casino, look, and you see these beautiful works of art. And then unfortunately, you see the tacky slot machines everywhere. But if you look up, the ceiling's beautiful. That chandelier, wow. It's ridiculous. Because the casino is so big, walking around it don't have to tire you out. So I'm off to bed. I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Night night. Obviously all these suites do come with the complimentary access into the lounge, and breakfast is quite busy. Quite a simple breakfast buffet, but I guess it's got everything you need. I'm going to go for a light option this morning, because I've been eating a lot of rubbish since I've been in America actually, but the coffee's good. So the price might surprise you a little bit. First of all, the resort fee, it costs $55. The room rate was $345 with tax added on, bringing it to a grand total of $453. Now, compared to other hotels that I've stayed on the Strip, and actually off the Strip, with rooms like that, they've always been a lot more expensive. And bearing in mind it's June, it's quite a busy time. I mean, I tried to book another night here tonight and it was completely sold out. And even when I tried to get a higher tier room for this particular day, I couldn't, because they were all sold out. What's great about this hotel is that all those rooms were all suites, and they all have the club access, which means you get complimentary alcohol, you get complimentary drinks, and you get a complimentary breakfast. Now, yeah, I could have had breakfast downstairs, but it was complimentary, so I'm gonna take it. The hotel is vast, and the pool is bigger than you think, but it's all split up, so they're all little tiny pools, which is a little bit annoying, but it was a good atmosphere. I really liked it down there. Obviously, food options, there are so many restaurants to eat in there. The casino is vast. You need a map to find your room at night, I tell you. Obviously, the big draw are the Venetian waterways in here. The fact you can get on a gondola like you could in Venice, and the sky, I mean, the ceiling was the sky, and at sunset, it was really beautiful. I was quite surprised that the room rate wasn't as expensive as I thought it might do. But yeah, I definitely would stay here again. If you want to see a 5-star luxury hotel in Vegas, see my stay at the Wynn just here. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.